Good day. I now call this meeting, public meeting of the Standing Committee on Social Development to order. My name is Jane Wayellen Armstrong, and I am the MLA for Montpellier-Clichy Region, and I am the chair of this committee. Today, the Standing Committee on Social Development is holding a public clause-by-clause review of Bill 2 Missing Person Act. Please note this meeting is being live streamed on the Assembly's media channel. I will now ask members to introduce themselves for the record. We'll start to my left.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Robert Hawkins. I'm the MLA for Yellowknife Centre and not an alternate, but de facto committee member of social development, and I'm happy to be here and to join the committee. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is George Nearsey, MLA for the Mackenzie Delta. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Sherry Yakala. I am a member for the Dutch. Thank you.
Thank you, and I'm Shauna Morgan, MLA for Yellowknife North.
Kieran Testart, member for Range Lake.
Good morning, Danny McNeely, MLA for the Sati region. Thank you.
I will now ask the Honorable R.J. Simpson, Premier and Minister of Justice, to introduce his officials and proceed with his opening remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm pleased to be here today to discuss Bill 2, Missing Persons Act. As you are aware, Bill 2 proposes new legislation that will provide additional tools to assist police in investigating reports of missing persons. I am joined by Brad Patzer, Assistant Deputy Minister, Attorney General with the Department of Justice, Victoria Carmichael, Legislative Counsel with the Department of Justice, and of course, my Ministerial Special Advisor, Rana Sherigan. During the 19th Legislative Assembly, the Government of the Northwest Territories committed to developing this legislation in response to Call for Justice 5.8 from the National Inquiry into Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls. The Northwest Territories does not currently have legislation in place, and this can slow and sometimes completely halt an investigation for a missing person where there is no evidence of criminal activity. Most Canadian jurisdictions have passed missing persons legislation. These laws allow police to seek court orders to access records and to enter premises to search for missing persons, as well as to make emergency demands in certain situations. Bill 2 operates similarly and would allow police to move more quickly in their investigations, while at the same time providing for oversight and accountability to protect individual privacy when police are utilizing the powers provided for in this legislation. This concludes my opening remarks. I'd be pleased to answer any questions that members may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. I would like to acknowledge and welcome Honorable Minister of Housing, Lucy Capitana. Thank you. Thank you, Minister. Does committee have any general comments or questions before we begin clause-by-clause review? Okay. Okay. Seeing no further questions, does committee agree to conduct a clause-by-clause review of Bill 2, Missing Person Act? We will defer the title of the bill until the end and begin with consideration of the clauses. There are 21 clauses in the bill. We will group the clauses where possible. Please turn to page 1 of the bill. Okay, clause 1 to 6. Clause 7. MLA to start.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that Bill 2 be amended by deleting subclause 7 brackets 4 and brackets 5 and substituting the following. Brackets 4 are subject to subsection brackets 5. A justice may impose any terms on a record access order that the justice considers appropriate, including terms that specify the time frame or manner in which the copies are to be produced. Brackets 5, when imposing terms on a record access order, a justice shall consider any information that suggests that a missing person may not want to be located, including information that suggests that the missing person has left or is attempting to leave a violent or abusive situation. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Motion is in order to the motion.
Question.
Okay. Question has been called. All those in favor? All those opposed? The motion is carried. Does the minister concur with this amendment?
Yes, I concur.
Clause 7 as amended, does committee agree? Agree. Okay. Clause 8, MLA Nursu.
I move that Bill 2 be amended by deleting subclause 8, brackets 3 and 4, and substituting the following. Brackets 3 subject to subsection brackets 4, 5, and 6. A justice may impose any terms on a search order that the justice considers appropriate. Brackets 4, when imposing terms on search orders, a justice shall consider any information that suggests that a missing person may not want to be located, including information that suggests that the missing person has left or is attempting to leave a violent or abusive situation.
The motion is in order to the motion. Question. Okay. Question has been called. All those in favor? All those opposed? The motion is carried. Does the minister concur with the amendment?
Yes, I concur.
Clause 8 as amended, does committee agree? Agree. Okay. Clause 9, MLA Morgan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that Bill 2 be amended by deleting subclause 9(4).
Motion is in order to the motion. Question has been called. All those in favor? All those opposed? The motion is carried. Does the minister concur with the amendment?
Yes, I concur.
Clause 9 as amended, does committee agree? Agree. Okay. Clause 10 to 15, agreed? Okay. Clause 15 to 21, agreed? Agreed. Okay. Bill 2 Missing Person Act, does committee agree? Agreed. Okay. To the bill as a whole, does committee agree? Agreed. Does the committee agree that Bill 2 Missing Person Act is now ready for consideration in committee of the whole as amended? MLA McNeely?
Madam Chair, I move that Bill 2, Missing Persons Act, be reported to the Assembly as ready for consideration in the committee of whole as amended.
The motion is in order to the motion? Question. Okay. Question has been called. All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay. Motion is carried. Bill 2 Missing Person Act will be reported to the Assembly as ready for consideration in committee of the whole as amended. Thank you to the Premier and his staff. This concludes the public portion of our meeting. Thank you for joining us today.